Oh, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, greetings, and bonvenue. Oh, it's good to see everyone. I see Ravi, I see Cohagen, I see CDs, and I see Ozzy. Some weird humanoid. Good to see you as well. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All of us, dreams save all of us. I love just that theme song for all of us. For One Piece, it's just absolutely amazing. Yo, it's good to see you, Ginger, with a side of ninja. Good to see everyone. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Last we left off, well, firstly, I was about to get started. I didn't even do my intro. Yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here, and welcome back to yet another reaction to One Piece. We have a hefty day today, because not only do we have One Piece, not only do we have Jujutsu Kaisen, but we have the final chapter of My Hero Academia. Feels weird saying that outwardly to you guys live on the day that we read its final chapter. So, and apparently we're going on break from this chapter of One Piece. Oda, what you about to do? But let's go ahead and get started with One Piece. Then I'll cover My Hero, and then I'll do Jujutsu. I'll take my time with My Hero and say everything that I gotta say about the series, and then we'll cap off with Jujutsu for today. So, chapter 11 and 22. Yo. Hold on. Chapter 11 and 22. Time is right. Cover request, redraw the artwork of Smoker, a boy from Aichi Prefecture, submitted 22 years ago. This was Horikoshi's work. Redraw the artwork of Smoker, a boy from Aichi Prefecture, submitted 22 years ago. This is a redraw of Horikoshi drawing Smoker. And you have Hiro and Akka on the side in the midst of his smoke. And he has the smoke coming off his face the same way smoke was coming off of All Might's face for My Hero Academia. This is paying homage to Shuhei Horikoshi, who, before even doing anything related to My Hero Academia, submitted artwork to Oda. It's because of Oda that Shuhei was inspired to do manga. And now, here we are, with the last chapter of My Hero after I get done with this. My God. And I know this series has been out since 2014, and I didn't start reading until, like, 5 years ago. So the series has been out for a lot longer than I've been covering it. But to think we would see the final day of My Hero Academia's story. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But it's a beautiful redraw of what Horikoshi did back 22 years ago. Chapter 11:22. Time is right. And we have everyone listening in on Vegapunk's message as everyone goes, "A pirate's going to control the world? Wait a second. Do you realize what you're saying, Vegapunk? No! We are going to sink into this ocean too? Do something, Navy!" And then it cuts to all the pirates. "The greatest genius in the world just proved it. We gotta go get it. The One Piece does exist!" Like I told you, this is reigniting piracy again. Then we get people at Impel Down who've heard this news going, "Pirates are going to rule the world! Woo! And that's why the world sank under the waves, huh? Woo! Your days are numbered, world government!" And then we have the guards of Impel Down just going, "Why are you playing it for them? All the transponder snails in the prison activated on their own. There's no way to stop it." And then we have all of the vice admirals listening in on this as well. "How can this be happening? What have you done, Vegapunk?" And then, yeah, because Vegapunk just reignited, possibly even poured even more fuel on the fire for pirates all over the world. Because now pirates are going to fight even harder to try and get the One Piece now. Since he basically said the fate of the world lies in the hands of the one who claims the One Piece. This is the worst case scenario for the Navy because now everyone's going to be trying to find it even more. And then we have Kobe with Hibari and everyone else from Sword. Luffy, I have to. And there's people yammering in the back because they heard this news as well. And then it cuts to when Kobe was speaking to Luffy back in the day, like when he was saying, King of the Pirates, wealth, fame, power, you'd have to achieve it all. Don't tell me you're after the One Piece. And this is young Kobe, young glasses, apple-headed Kobe. And Luffy just smiling. And then Kobe says, I have to stop your dream from being realized. Kobe said, I have to stop Luffy from becoming king of the pirates. Then we get Buggy.
The world is mine! You idiots! Who said I wanted such a thing?
Huh? But Chairman Buggy.
The world is ours, right?
Chairman Buggy! And they're not even saying Chairman Buggy. They're saying Chairman Buggy because they're all bawling their eyes out because every single person there is stupid. Chairman Buggy! We'll follow you to the depths of hell! And then Buggy's out there, you know, and then Buggy's out like making a big grandstand, and then we have Mihawk and Crocodile looks over at Buggy and goes, sit.
Yes, sir.
And then we have Katarina Devine! What's the plan, Teach? We could kill him right now.
Who? Caribou?
Master Teach, I promise what I have to share will delight you.
Bring him to me. If what he has to say doesn't blow me away, we'll blow him away.
So, yeah, Caribou's about to be brought before Teach. And everything Caribou has learned ever since he's been hiding amongst the Straw Hats and everywhere else, yeah, Blackbeard's about to learn too. And then we have Vegapunk. For this one chapter only, I'll use his English dub voice's accent because apparently Vegapunk inside of One Piece's anime has an Austrian-German accent now, which like I said, I kind of regret I didn't give him when I first read it. So that is simply the truth. Joy Boy is and then before Vegapunk's Joy Boy is his, and then it gets cut off because Warcury pretty much stabs his tusk into the Iron Giant, and then they see the Iron Giant Emmett falls over, and then Dory and Broggy go, Iron Giant! And the transponder snail that was inside of Emmett, that was supposed to be broadcasting this message, the back of its shell blows up. So the Gorosei have succeeded in stopping the message before we can put out some more stuff, but I feel like it's already been too late. So it just the shell of this Dendenmushi explodes, and it clicks off. Then we cut back to the Sunny, which is still flying through the air, and Zoro, not Zoro, but Nusjuro is following them. Like he's still leaping after them. Mind you, he was just caught in an explosion by Atlas. Yet somehow he's trying to catch up with the Sunny, which is still mid-flight right now. It's that horse cramps again. Do something, Zoro! And then we have Zoro, we have Nusjuro, we have Usopp and Chopper, whose eyes have popped out of their skulls. And we have Nami, who's kind of like crying, and she's terrified. And then we have Emmett, whose eyes are still lit up as he goes, "Sorry, Joy Boy." And then Emmett kind of kneels on the ground, and Luffy's behind him going, "Giant Whoa! Huh?
I wanted to apologize. Deep down, I knew.
Huh?
That you couldn't still be alive.
Are you confusing me for someone else?
But you look so much like him that it brings back the warm feelings I had that day.
And it shows that Saturn didn't hit the ocean because he's on the coast with the rest of the Gorosei. So he did not land in the ocean. He got, punched into pieces, but he's shown back on the island regenerating.
But you look so much like him that it brings back the warm feelings I had that day. I'm sorry, Joy Boy. Sorry that I couldn't make you king.
King? Huh? King of what? King of what? And it shows the rest of the Gorosei, except for Mars, who is, was sent flying in an opposite direction. It shows Jupiter, Mercury, Nusjuro, and Saturn, while Emmett's still there on the coast with all these Navy ships, as the Sunny still sails towards the giant warrior ship. Look out! That Earthborn monster! We can't escape! It's going to sink us! King? And then Luffy's looking confused, going, King?
So, what's your name?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the man who will be king of the pirates! And then, who's that? What the? And then I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the man who will be king of the pirates. And then Emmett goes,
D.
And then some sort of rope from Emmett gets pulled. It gets pulled, and then lightning starts to come. What? I'm sorry! Hold up! Wait a minute! This rope gets pulled, I think even either inside of Emmett, or he's willingly pulling this rope, and he pulls it, it goes taut, and it starts outputting conquerors! What you mean? Rope is outputting conquerors, because Navy soldiers are falling unconscious! Huh? What do you mean an inanimate object can have conquerors hockey in it? I need to open my window. I need light. Excuse me. What do you mean this rope just goes taut and it starts emitting conquerors? This is a piece of rope. And Emmett starts laughing.
Hey, Luffy.
And Navy soldiers start falling unconscious. This isn't Luffy doing this. This is not Luffy. And then Luffy notices. Color of the Supreme King?
Thank you for letting me hear that old familiar rhythm. Don't die, okay? I won't let you die.
And this Conquerors is reaching out to the sea. Hold up. Is it just me, or are the clouds parting above Egghead? Tell me if I'm wrong, but is the sky splitting above Egghead? You know, the same way what happens when two Conquerors hockey users clash? The Conquerors is emitting from all outside of Egghead, and it's reaching across the ocean, and the clouds look like they're parting. Every Navy soldier is being knocked out. Every single one of them. And everyone is screaming. Only the truly strong ones, the ones with strong will, are capable of withstanding it, but it's still affecting them as well. And then we have Vice Admiral Dahl going, Hockey?
Such powerful hockey.
And it shows more people knocked out. Then we have what is his name? The dude that can turn into an otter. Someone's gonna Kowalski or Kowalski. Him, he's going, who could be doing that? And as this is happening, the Gorosei get hit with conquerors, and they get hit with conquerors, and they all get forced back into their human states. Only hockey can transcend all! They get hit with this massive, powerful wave of conquerors, and they all get forced back into their human forms. Shanks showed us the first time that conquerors can get so strong that it can force people who have transformed to forcibly turn back into their human state. Now, we see that not even awakened users are immune to this. Mercury goes back to being human. Saturn goes back to being human. Nusjuro goes back to being human. Then it shows Jupiter going back to being human. And then we cut back to Marijwa. And Mars, I think that's Mars, he's in the room of power, and he's already sitting down as that same summon circle that drew in all of those members of the Gorosei that starts igniting, and all of the Gorosei have apparently been forced back to Marijwa. And not only that, they're huffing and puffing, and they're all shocked that they've been sent back to Marijwa. Mars is silent. Im-sama himself is on his knees! He falls to the ground as someone screams. No, I think he's the one screaming as he goes, ah! And then an attendant comes in going, oh, great Emu. And he's huffing and puffing as he's thinking, Joy Boy. This hockey was so strong it was felt across the world. No way! This is even greater than Shanks' miles out hockey. The hockey that was imbued into this simple piece of rope erupted from... I gotta sit down. I'm glad I still have some water left. The amount of hockey that was contained in this rope was so strong, it knocked out every single soldier of the Marines, save for those with stronger hockey like the Vice Admirals. It forced every single member of the Gorosei out of their demon forms and sent them back to Marijwa, and it was strong enough that even Im-sama himself felt it and fell to his knees. How strong was Joy Boy? We're not done yet. Good God. And then we have the Sunny that lands in the ocean. We finally get the Sunny that lands in the ocean, and Luffy goes, you guys, you're all right. Luffy!
Where did the monsters go?
I don't know. They're gone. And then Dory and Brocky go like, what could this mean?
A robot with hockey? A robot with hockey? How does hockey make people disappear?
And then it cuts to Usopp, who's holding on to Jinbei, going,
I'm so glad we made it down.
And then, who's that? Nami. It's Sanji going, Nami, are you all right?
I'm fine, but Atlas and Edison.
And then we cut back to, we're going back in time. We're going back in time. And we have Saturn. We have Saturn who was there. Wait a minute. Saturn didn't get sent back. It was only Jupiter, Mercury, and Nusjuro. Saturn's still there. And he's just standing there staring at Emmett. And then we go back in time to oh my God. This is Joy Boy. Remember, Emmett, only when the time is right.
Time is right?
I've tied a knot of the greatest of hockey and locked it inside your body.
Wow.
You're going to keep on living long after I'm dead. There will come a day when I can't help you anymore.
What? No.
And when your life is in danger, or someone else is in danger, whom you want to protect, that's when the time is right. Go ahead and untie that knot. When the time is right. Oh wait,
When the time is right, you'll save me.
that's right. I'll save you all the way from the past, just like I always do, don't I?
Heh. I'm glad. Thank you. Then it's like you're here with me, even after you're dead.
Hey, we're talking about a long time in the future, all right?
Heh. A long, long time. I hope I don't get lonely. Heh.
And that's past Emmett laughing. And then we cut to present Emmett who laughs just a little bit more, and that's the end of the chapter. This is the most powerful display of hockey we have ever seen. Period. This is the most powerful that's the end of the chapter. Bruh. This chapter just gave us the most powerful example of hockey in existence right now. So strong it was felt miles out from Egghead. It split the skies. It forced the Gorosei out of their demon states. And it was felt by even Im-sama from all the way in Marijois. Not even Shanks' hockey reached that far. Shanks was on the outskirts of Wano country, and Ryokugyu was forced out of his Logia state from that. But Marijois is a long way from Egghead. And you mean to tell me that Joy Boy had hockey this strong? Lord Jesus! Lord Jesus! Where am I reading? I am reading from Viz. I always read from Viz. Okay. Please don't sing ever. No, I will sing what I want. This is my best Robin impression. I will be there for MHA as well. How old is Horikoshi? I don't remember. And come on, Tobata, we're still waiting for you to drop the final chapters of Black Clover. Vegapunk pretty much has opened up Pandora's box. It's going to be a free-for-all for the One Piece. Yes, it is. Let's see. Yeah, sure, that fraud could never stop Luffy. The dude literally got told to sit down by Crocodile, and he was all like,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
good morning. Dude, good to see you. Welcome. So he talks like Einstein. That's pretty much Vegapunk's entire inspiration for his creation was he's based off of Einstein. So they gave him like a German or Austrian accent. The animators have been going crazy on the new episodes. Yes, they have. I thought I was going to lose my voice after watching last night's episode. Let me see. Emmett has hockey? No. This is the thing that gets me though. This is the thing that gets me. That just took me out of this chapter. Inanimate objects can be imbued with conquerors and can emit conquerors outside of the user. Joy Boy said, "I've tied a knot of the greatest of hockey and locked it inside your body." So it was a good chunk of rope imbued with conquerors that when pulled would emit this conquerors. How strong was Joy Boy for him to have miles, hundreds of miles emitting conquerors that could be felt all the way to Marijois. How strong was Joy Boy? And you can see him in this panel wearing a giant straw hat. I think Joy Boy was an incredibly tall person. I think he was an incredibly tall person. That hat is the hat of Joy Boy. The hat, that national treasure that's sitting inside of Marijois, frozen. That's not an exaggerated size of a straw hat. That is the hat of Joy Boy that he actually wore. Because you see the big old hat on his head. A big old giant straw hat. And he's wearing like some sort of cloak. Joy Boy was tall. Really tall. Okay, let me continue to go down the list for all of you, because I gotta read what else you've seen. Im-sama has PTSD. Yep, I noticed something. This is the first time we've ever seen Mars sitting. Yeah, because he's always standing behind the couch where Warkiri and Saturn are sitting. Warkiri or Saturn or Warkiri. I think he's always behind the chair where either Nasjuro or Saturn are sitting on, or any other member of the Godosei, but he is always standing up. But this is the first time we actually see him sitting down. Don't tell me this is a new type of hockey. Nope. This is not a new type of hockey. This is hockey that can be imbued into objects and can then emit that conquerors at a later time. Let me see here. Imu is shaking his boots. Im is shaking. Oh, you're shaking in your boots. Don't tell me that isn't new. Okay, kind of planetary feats. Maybe not. No, this is vast. This is vast. Where Conquerors is emitted and people can feel your hockey from an entirely different region across the ocean. I don't mean like on the outskirts of an island or miles out from an island. I mean entirely across the world. Because we don't know the exact geography and how long it takes to get from Marijois over to Egghead, but it has to be extremely vast because of how long it took the Navy to get to Egghead from headquarters. And you know they're pretty much close to Marijois as well, you know, just in case. So, but this is by far the greatest display of Conquerors hockey ever used in the entire series, and it came from an imbued piece of rope from Joy Boy himself. And to think we are not done with this series. God, okay. Something tells me Saturn is about to get that work. He didn't teleport with the rest of them. So here's my thing. I know I said that they probably got forced back to Marijois, but something tells me that Mars may have had something to do with the Godosei being pulled back to Marijois, and yet Saturn stayed behind. So there's that. Is Emmett smiling? Yeah, he's smiling. He's smiling in front of Joe Boy going, hey, I'm glad, thank you. Then it's like you're here with me even after you're dead. Yeah. Joy Boy is talking to Emmett like Ace was talking to Oars Jr. This is literally an Ace and Oars Jr. moment. The same way Ace gave him a big giant straw hat in order to, you know, protect him from the elements. He was all like, even though it's raining outside, I'm still dry. That same level of camaraderie we saw of Ace and Oars is right here with Joy Boy and Emmett. Even before Ace's will lived on, Ace's will was living on. This was the first instance of this. This is nice. Let me keep going because you guys are still talking. I got to catch up. Also, I got to look at the image that Ravi created for the thumbnail for this stream. Let's see. Okay, now your reaction and the manga convinced me to continue now. Let's see. W chapter. 10 out of 10. Yes, it was. And we're on break again, but that's all right. It's fine. It's fine. The greatest display of Conquerors this series has ever seen, and it came from a piece of rope, and that's where we go on break from. I'm okay with that. And we had a whole conversation with Joy Boy and Emmett. Oh, boy. Let's see. Let's see. I was reading along with Kyushu. It don't say. Maybe large continent feats. Let's see. 10 out of 10. So to recapitulate, Froggy, the clown, is still a fraud. Kobe thinks he's not a fraud and can stop Luffy. And Imusama has PTSD from Joy Boy's Conqueror's Haki. Yep. It's like Madara sensing the chakra of the first Hokage. Not planetary. Okay, hold on. So Joy Boy has to be the first Haki user, a master Haki user or something. I mean, he might be the greatest. He may end up being the greatest Conqueror's Haki user because we have never seen Conqueror's Haki imbued into an object that was separate from the person who could use Conquerors. This is the first instance that Conquerors has been imbued into an object that could still emit Conquerors when certain parameters are met long after the person has passed. That's how strong Joy Boy's Haki is. He's been dead for over 800 years. And his Haki is so strong it can split the clouds, knock out every single Navy soldier all across Egghead, except for the Vice Admirals, force all of the Gorosei out of their demon states, and be felt from Im-sama himself all the way in Marijois, and the man has been dead for over 800 years. And this is a piece of rope that is imbued with his Haki. That's how potent he is. I cannot wait for the day when Oda tells us the story of Joy Boy, and we might up finding out the origins of Haki. We might find out the origins of Haki based off of Joy Boy's flashback, should Oda venture into it. Oh my god. Okay, let me keep going. Let me see. We see Straw Hat on Joy Boy for the first time. Okay, I was on Viz, but I was lost. Hold on. Just in case, let me do this. Let me put the actual chapter itself, so that way you can go to like the full chapter list, and then you can check it out from there. So that way you have access to those chapters that I look at. Let me see. From my judgment, I think Joy Boy probably transfers Haki or something to emit, maybe. Remember that hat was in the vault. My bad, Joy Boy infused Emmett with Haki. Joy Boy must have been a powerhouse. It did take 20 nations to defeat him. Maybe when Luffy inflated himself to be the size of a Titan against Kaido is a true form of Joy Boy. I wouldn't say he's that size. Because the hat in Marijois is not that big. Is not that big for giant, Gum Giant Luffy. It's a little bit smaller, but I wouldn't be surprised if Joy Boy was roughly around the size of Dorian Broggy. Or maybe just a little bit shorter. Maybe the size of Whitebeard, possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I bet Final Punch of Luffy won't be of G5, but normal with this much Haki. Also, the One Piece world is 7 times bigger than the Earth. Yeah. Thumbnails in the Discord. Emmett, the Emmett voice. You might be onto something. I actually see Luffy defeating Teach without using his Devil Fruit powers, but with a Haki-infused punch. Like I said, only Haki can transcend all. And we've already seen that Haki is capable of nullifying Devil Fruit powers to the point where even if you've been affected by a Devil Fruit power, you can resist it if your Haki is strong enough. Such is the case with Law, resisting the effects of Doc Q's feminization Devil Fruit disease, and he just went back to his normal male form, in his normal male state. That's when your Haki is strong enough. So, to think that Haki could get this strong, it could be felt across the world. I believe if some need to change his underwear. Look, bruh dropped to his knees against his will. That is something. He dropped to his knees in a cold sweat, being all. This is like Darth Maul sensing Sidious coming to Mandalore during that episode of Clone Wars, and he was all like, "I feel something, a presence I have not felt since." Master. It's like that. It's like Im-san's all like, "I feel something, a presence I've not felt since Joy Boy." And he's like on his knee. That's exactly what happened. Okay, just a question. Besides that zoo elephant or what human was, who or what human was there with Joy Boy that in current One Piece? Let me read this again. Okay, just a question. Besides that Zoe elephant, who or what human was there with Joy Boy? That is in the. Oh, are you saying who was there? Who's there? Who was there with Joy Boy that now still exists in the One Piece world? That I am only Emmett and Zunisha. We don't know of anyone else who was around with Joy Boy, though there is some heavy speculation that Im-sama lived around that time and he's basically been immortal. That's speculation. But we don't know of anyone else who was affiliated with Joy Boy that has survived this long, save for Emmett being, in cold storage and Zunisha being an elephant that's lived for over 1,000 years. So, those are the only ones that we know of at the moment. Or you can go to Manga Plus. Yes, that's also an option as well. Either on Viz or Manga Plus. Those are your two best options for, catching up and reading the same stuff that we've been reading. Anime will go nuts. Yes, it will. Hold on. Let me pull up what Ravi sent. And let me change the cover. Because I need to see what he sent. Because he made me a thumbnail. Let me see. Oh, I like it. Okay. Yep. Saving image. I'm about to show you guys. I'm about to show you. Hold on. One Piece. And One Piece 22. Oh, wait. I gotta make another one. Okay, there we go. Let me see. I wonder if Emu and Joy Boy were friends or was around when Joy Boy and maybe Emu relatives liked Joy Boy based on his personality, and it made Emu jealous and made Joy Boy's hockey surprise Emu's people, and maybe it could be why Emu took down Joy Boy. That's when you start getting off into Okay. So I understand where you're trying to get at, CDs, but we know nothing about Joy Boy or Im-sama. So we don't know anything. That's nice to think about, but we don't know enough about them to make such a theory and it sound plausible. We don't know enough. We are learning, but we still don't know enough. So let me show you guys what Ravi just made. So this is the thumbnail that I made. And this is the thumbnail that Ravi made. Looks nice, don't it? It looks nice. I like it. Ravi. I really do. I'm going to go ahead and just edit the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and edit the thumbnail for this stream live right here and now. Theories, gotta love it. Yep. The world of One Piece is chock full of theories. Like, there's so many people who are really holding on to the thought that Dragon may have like a wind-based devil fruit because its file is bigger than 2 megabytes. Come on! Okay, I gotta resize it. Ravi's is better? How dare you? I take a lot of pride in my work of making thumbnails and just taking a set of numbers and putting them in the center of the screen and then putting the One Piece logo in the corner. I'll have you know I am an autiste. I'm messing. It is good, though. It is really good, though. Let me I gotta resize it. I'll do it later. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my reaction to the newest chapter, the newest chapter of One Piece, and we're going on break. So, yeah. I wonder how everyone else who's been reacting to One Piece responds to this. I got to see Roger. How he reacted to Conqueror's hockey being imbued in an object and then outputting. Should have added some hockey behind Joy Boy. Ravi, don't even overthink it. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. But I'm done because we got My Hero. My final reading of My Hero Academia. So I have to say this was a fantastic chapter of One Piece. It was absolutely amazing. And now we get to rest a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been great reacting to the series. Great reacting to this chapter with you guys today. I'm so glad I had some water because that was ridiculous. Can't wait to see what everyone else thought about this chapter as well and see what they think. And also, yo, Ravi! Yo, thank you, Ravi, for being a member for 23 months. Hold on, hopefully they can hear that. Hopefully you can hear that. Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. Yes, I think it's loud enough. No. It was not loud enough. It was not loud enough. I forgot I had it turned down. Once more for Ravi for being a member for 23 months. A smile back at you as well. But I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for me. It's time for me to get ready for My Hero Academia, my last reading. So man, okay. Yeah, I got to get ready for that because I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to my hero for the last time. And the One Piece withdrawal starts now. I won't do it this time. I will. I want my One Piece. 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 It's like that one kid from Bugs Bunny. Give me Easter egg. Give me Easter egg. Give me Easter egg. He is Easter Rabbit. Hooray! Kyushu was about to pass out by his own hockey. No, my will is strong. It's strong! But I'm done. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples! On to the final chapter of My Hero Academia.